Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Salisu gets a foot in here. It's a pretty loose pass. Chance here to counter. And he cuts out the supply. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the pass is intercepted. He's found space here. Space for him to turn and look. Can he get it through? And smartly reclaimed. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, someone I see as being a little old school, Peter, is Skriniar. Physically dominant, no nonsense. He takes a very aggressive approach to his defending and has shown himself very capable against all sorts of opponents.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Eze unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has been cut short. Pellegrini. Both sides exercising caution for now. First quarter of an hour gone. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's well spotted. Mbemba. This is a promising build-up. Rafa Silva. Looking for options for movement. And he's quick to get rid. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Eze. Now it's Rafa Silva. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Trauda. Passing is crisp and sharp. Torreira.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a shade optimistic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is lovely. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bailey. Oh, Red, nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pellegrini. And this is Silva. It's Silva! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Bailey. Lovely pass, but can he get there? This looks promising. Chance to shoot! And it's come back out to him. That's going wide left. And it's made its way to him. And a chance! He's delivered all right! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then.
Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That is good alertness. Eze.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Good ball, good take. Oh, they could break here. He's got away. Bailey. In towards the back stick. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's superb. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Monza definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
A real chance! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Pellegrini. He's a sharp little ball here. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. But it's Pellegrini. Oh, easy pickings there. That pass has been well intercepted. Tries one from range. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Eze. Tries to pass it through.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Bailey. Flings it across. And now they can clear their lines. Ryan. He can run onto that. And it's hoisted clear. Forced to go back. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rafa Silva! Kimmich. For Joelinton. Mbemba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Pellegrini. Ryan, well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's neat. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now, what about a counter-attack? That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 31, numero 24, numero 20, numero 4, numero 19.
Well read,
Lasciano in
and
campo
the danger is averted.
il numero 11.
And that was
Piero
very
Boniaglia.
necessary.
Il
Junior
numero
Macias
94.
goes for a
Il
shot!
numero 8. Il numero
And
17.
that is well cleared.
Il numero 5. Cambio di giocatori.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That has ended up in no man's land. A probing pass. Knocks it into space. And he's taking no chances there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he was quick to react. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Now that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Corner number 2 then. Cucurella gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. He's in a great position here.
Well played and well cleared. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He won't be happy with that one. Can he finish? Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Esposito. Eze. It's a good foot in there. Tries to play it through. Oh, delightful ball. Now this could be a chance. And we're done. What a